Good morning students. Welcome to the digital classes of Lalbagh Girls Intermediate College. This is Ma'am Spring in her English classes, and this class of mine is for class 11th. Class 11th we have already completed one chapter in prose, and today I am going to take one of the poetry, and the name of the poetry is A Photograph. A Photograph is written by Shirley Townsend. So I'm going to start with the explanation of this poem. Before we start with the explanation of the poem, let me tell you something about the poem, that what is this poem about. So the poem A Photograph contrasts the eternal state of nature and the transitory state of human beings, the changing period of human life. The poet describes a photograph that captures interesting moment of her mother's childhood when she went for a sea holiday with her two girl cousins. The poet draws a contrast between nature changing at a snail's pace and the fast changing human life. What is the contrast? That the nature changes in a very slow manner. It takes a lot of time to change nature, but human life changes very fast. So the poet recollects how her mother laughed at the photograph and felt disappointed at the loss of her childhood joys. The sea holiday was her mother's past at that time, while the mother's laughter is the poet's past now. With great difficulty and at different periods of time, both reconcile with their respective losses and the pain involved in recollecting the past. The painful silence of the situation leaves her with no words to express her grief. Thus, the silence silences her. The three stanzas of the poem depicts three different stages of life, that is early adolescence, which is girlhood, then adulthood and death. So let us begin with our poem stanza wise. When we start with this poem, we see that this poem is a tribute to the poet's mother, and she is looking for an old photograph of her mother which has a frame of cardboard. The picture has three girls in which the middle one is the oldest and the tallest, and it is her mother when she was 12 years old. Besides her, on both sides are her two cousins named as Betty and Dolly, who are holding her hands and are younger than her. They went for paddling on a beach holiday. Her uncle took the photograph then, and the poet could not help but notice her mother's sweet face. The sea touched her terribly transient feet, which depicted that she changed over the years, and the sea remained the same. As I told you, the nature takes a lot of time to change, but the life of a human being changes very fast. So those sweet memories or those sweet moments now have become memories for poet. Now the poet's mother had been dead for past 12 years, which is the same number of her age when the photograph was taken back then. She cannot express the grief that she has from her mother's absence. So I'm going to read line number 1 to 4, and then I'll give the explanation of those lines. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girl cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hands, and she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. So here paddling means walking. When we say that they went for paddling, it means they went for walking in a sea holiday. In these lines, the poet is looking at an old album which is made up of cardboard, and in the picture there are three girls who are walking on the beach holding each other's hands. The girl in the middle is the tallest and the oldest. The other two girls on each side are younger than her. The girl in the middle is the poet's mother, and she is around 12 years old when the picture was taken. Lines 5 to 9. All three stood still to smile through their hair at the uncle with the camera, a sweet face, my mother's that was before I was born, and the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. Here, transient is a word used for short term or a temporary phase. So when we talk about these lines, in these lines, the poet is describing how the photograph was taken, and the photograph was taken by her mother's uncle, and uncle told him to stop at the time when the photograph was being taken. He told them to stop and pose for the photograph. All three of them left their wet hair open and smiled at the camera. Whenever the photograph is being taken, you smile and you look happy at that time. The poet's attention is drawn towards the mother's face, which is described as a sweet face. The photograph was taken long before poet was born, because this photograph was taken when poet's mother was 12 years of age. The poet calls their feet terrible transient, as they were so young by then and how they had grown older. On the other hand, the sea which touched their feet has changed less. Now lines 10 to 13. Some 20-30 years later, she would laugh at the snapshot, see Betty and Dolly, she would say, and look how they dressed us for the beach, the sea holiday. Snapshot means the photograph. So after 20 or 30 years later, she would laugh at the photograph. She would tell me to look at her cousins. I told you the names of the cousins are Betty and Dolly, and in this stanza it is said that how their parents would dress all three of them up for the beach. They would have planned to take a photograph beforehand. Now in line number 14 and 15. Was her past, mine is her laughter, both very with the labored ease of loss. Here very is ironic, it's a mocking. The poet recalls the sea holiday was her mother's favorite moment from the past, while the poet's favorite moment from the past was her mother's laughter. Both the women would think about those past memories which they cannot live again. Her mother cannot bring her younger days, and this poet cannot bring her mother back. They tried their best to adjust to what they had lost. Now in line number 16 to 19, now she's been dead nearly as many years as that girl lived, and of these circumstances there is nothing to say at all. It's silence, silences. Silences means when there is no sound around. It's a complete noiseless place. And the poet says that her mother died 12 years ago, the same age her mother was in the photograph. When the poet thinks of her mother's death, she cannot explain what effect she has of her mother's death. Death has silenced her mother, which has also left her speechless. She is speechless. She cannot say anything at this time. So this was the explanation of the poem A Photograph, written by Shirley Towson. So this is all for today's lecture, and we'll do the next poem in our next video. Till then, stay safe, stay home, and thank you.